Hey, boy up, fun up. Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. Buy your soul, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I holding down the set. All up in my
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith. And for the Cavaliers, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And All-Star Weekend approaching, always a big stage, but how desirable is it today for players to be in a big market? Kenny, do you think that aspect is as important as it used to be?
No. When Miami Heat won the NBA championship, small market team, they're about 29th market. You know, San Antonio Spurs win the NBA championship, small market team, below 30 in terms of U.S. cities. So no, you just have to have guys want to be on good teams, great teams. That's more memorable than being in a place that has late night dining.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Kenny, but the big markets still have an attraction. Bright lights and that star power can help boost your profile and earning potential as a player.
How about Kevin Durant, OKC?
But no question.
Yeah, I mean,
they've been to the NBA
example.
Finals. No question. Another example. It doesn't hurt, man. If you have a great team, people know who you are.
Late night dining, huh?
Late night.
That's the barometer of big city.
Yeah,
late night
dining. Say, hey, go to Sacramento. See what time you can get a meal.
Hopefully this game a feast for the viewers as we turn it over to Kevin Harlan.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Pistons. And boy, they got by the skin of their teeth there, winning by 1 point. That was a battle.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Like overflowing toilet bowl, the game is a mess.
Here we go.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Irving at the point.
Two shots, foul, 2.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the evening.
2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Now Lowry playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Harrell with a screen for Valanciunas. Irving against Lowry. Carroll kicks to Lowry. Patterson, the screen. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's DeRozan. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Toronto on defense. It's a 3-point game. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. He kicks to Love. Irving drives in. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first basket of the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now, here's Lowry. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
Here's James. Patrick Patterson picking up that last bucket. Shumpert, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned.
Checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Ross comes in for DeMar Carroll. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Shumpert. And Freak subbed in for Irving. Ross sets a screen for Joseph. Pass to Patterson. Kicks to Biyombo. The dish to Joseph. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Powell. Finished off the break.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
Gray passes to Fry. And there's the feed to Stauskas. Three-pointer. Here's Aldrich. And he banks in the layup.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And Joseph kicks to Ross. Buries it from three-point range. Ross has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 5. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. There's a screen. Gray dishes to Aldrich. Clock at 6. Unloads from 9. Gray's shot is off.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Dishes it to James. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Fry passes to Stauskas. Here's Gray, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. The rebound by Patterson.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Gray. The shot is off.
Okay, man, put your hands together
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate.
He sat us down.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dubbed the new Big Three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Gray in at shooting guard. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Irving. And it's Stokes in at the 5. Offensive rebound. Back to Lowry. Tries yet again. And it's Lowry again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
The ball, it's sticking too much.
Irving gets a screen from Gray. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jarnell Stokes. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons just played phenomenal. He picked up 16 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. It was a great performance from him, and if you talk to his teammates, they'll tell you it's hopefully a sign of things to come. We'll be watching for it, Kev.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Toronto trailer. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's the teardrop. Nice D from Gray.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
That's good.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And DeRozan. Here we go. And that one's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
There's the pass to Gray.
Sticking too much.
From deep. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Valanciunas inside. It's up against Thompson. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Valanciunas. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Toronto grabs the miss. Biyombo's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's DeRozan. Goes back up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Raptors with some changes. Patterson, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. For Damari Carroll, and it's Joseph. Teams changing it up here. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball.